swapping over. There we go. Okay. Now we are loading into Oxygen Not Included. Thank you for joining me while I play Rise of Kingdoms. I will just share the Rise of Kingdoms links real quick. Stream Elements does have a sponsored campaign going on right now, so the channel gets rewarded if you guys download the game. I have played every day since November 7th, 2021. So I definitely must be getting some fun out of it. Okay, so where did we leave off here? Ashcan, have exosuits. I think we'll leave you there. Bert, Joshua, Lyra. Lyra could get some skills. Marie. Marie's fine. Nicola's fine. Turner's fine. Okay. So we were trying to figure out Seacombs and Lura plants and knits, and then someone, Static Icarus, I think, had the idea to put Mimica plants in here, so that seems like it might be a much better idea than knits. But the goal here is we want the Lura plants to eat bugs or flying critters, and then the Lura plant will excrete amber. The amber goes in the plant pulverizer to make resin, and then the resin goes in the polymer press to make plastic. That's our plan there. So everybody's doing their stuff. We already did skill points. These are harvesting. Okay, I think on the side we're gonna start just digging out the map. Maybe from the bottom of the base level. Or maybe from... Someone will surely get stuck. We've seen it happen before. Like, this looks incredibly risky. B for build. Cancel that. Make sure we don't dig out this geyser yet. We're just digging out the map. Maybe we don't open the chlorine thing yet. Never mind on that one. Okay, we are hitting the asteroid. How's it going? So it has 620 left. And why did you get turned off, Seacomb leaves? Brush the Seacomb leaves. We could mop you and you. What else are we up to around the map? We're mainly just working on this. Maybe we flatten off the top a little bit. The level we're at. Oh, someone's gonna get stuck. Like that. Dig that. That should keep them from getting stuck. We're working on George. He doesn't have any food. We don't have any long-term... So we don't have a source of natural gas. And fertilizer isn't a very practical source of natural gas because we don't have an ongoing source of phosphorite. And we need our phosphorite to feed Weezeworts right now. We were killing germs near... We had a little orchid explosion. Are the germs gone? Looks like it, so we can take out these Weezwards. Finished some research. What was it? We're working on everything that doesn't take databanks. How many databanks do we have? Let's add those to our list. 14. Oh, and we set up oak shells. We're putting all our poke shells in the Critter Fluxomatic to turn them into oak shells. Their molts can be crushed into wood, and wood we can use to make refined carbon. I don't think they've added a refined carbon recipe here. Oh, they have! This is a good update. Peat to refined carbon. Yes. Thank goodness. So now we can make steel. Thank goodness. In which case we do want to crush stuff to lime. And maybe we don't need to worry about the poke shells. So, thank goodness this got added. So there has been some updates. There's probably some patch notes we should read. Let me pause and see if I can find some patch notes. Do a new window on play. Game update. My window's a funny size. May 22nd was when? That was last week. Okay, here's the patch notes. Added peat to refined carbon recipe in the kiln, thank goodness. Element properties categories to the database, interesting. Reduced Dartle bleachstone production. Modified output to produce a mixture of bleachstone and pure chlorine gas, interesting. So Dartles now output chlorine. They increased the lifespan and reduced the drop meat, so they're not as good for carnivore now. They were a bit OP. Rex. Significantly increased the Rex brine ice output. Ah, they get an output bonus when they consume live prey. Okay. So they're now born with 90% scale growth. So Lums output more peat now. Added 75% water to plant pulverizer seacomb phyto oil recipe. Huh. So are we also getting water out? I'll have to check that. So more biodiesel to make blast shot. Ah, resin when we... Somehow resin turns into refined carbon. Interesting. Smoker now requires grilling 1 to empty. Well, I think you could just drop the resin in a steam room if you had one. Oh, increase the radius of excavation that happens. We got more sounds. Interesting. Oh, the table prop can be demolished once again. That one was bothering me. Smoked fish gives us radiation resistance. Okay, well, that is a plus. So this now, Seacomb now creates, oh, it takes water. E. And we should be able to get rid of this table now. Thank goodness. Okay, still not sure about the Knit's baby drowning situation. But these guys have been reconfigured. So a dartlet. You still need 4 cells. They doubled their lifespan. They were 25, but now they're 50. And they reduced their meat drop. Which makes sense because otherwise they were super OP for getting meat. Oh, I see. Lots of good updates. And I am so thankful that we can turn peat into refined carbon here now. That solves a lot of our problems. So all our iron should turn to steel now. And then nickel goes to intracosmic black shot. How are we on nickel? Okay, we need 50 per. So we can make... Right now we can make 20. We still need more nickel. And we're working on kind of clearing this off. Let's check our... They said they updated the impact zone. So let's see if that applies to this one. Or okay, our impact zone I think is still the same. But in New World Generation, it might be a larger zone. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to play out. So let's take a peek at resin in the database. They said it can turn into... Okay, so if you heat resin above 125, so this is like if you drop it in a steam room, it turns into steam and refined carbon. So we do not currently have a steam room going. We could make a steam room now that we could make steel. So are the recipes here still the same? So that's still the same. We can use either megafrons or sleet wheat, and we can use either pike apple or bristleberry. We don't have any pike apple. Do a quick base tidy while we're talking about it. We did give you guys some lovely carpet. It tickled tootsies. And we're kind of full, so we'll just toggle you. We're using the bottles of carbon dioxide in the soda fountain, which gives them extra morale. And then we were working on a big dig project over here. Like we're kind of down to the hard digging. And we are able to get this. We lack demolition skill. We have 2 people with regular construction, but no demolition. Had not considered that. Okay, we're getting the mimicas planted. This one we'd like to change out. We fixed all those. We need a little bit more liquid in here. You erupt soonish. So I want to dig that. I don't think we can actually get down here. Dig like that, I think we can climb down there. But these are not going to be underwater anymore, but I guess that'll be okay. So that tile will pose. We still need to get like some uranium doors in here. Have we found uranium on this map? We have not. We do have the beta biome, which has lots of uranium. This is not auto repair. So once we get some steel going, we might want to consider a steam room to put our plastic press in. And if we can get it hot enough, we could put some other stuff in there too. Like, we could put the peat burners in there, so to So if you put a peat burner or any power plant that excretes, I don't know, excrete is not the word, but any power plant that produces polluted water, so the peat burner, the natural gas generator, the petroleum generator, if you put it in a steam room that's hot enough, polluted water evaporates at 119, and you need to be 3 degrees higher than that, so it would need to be like 123. You put the building that makes polluted water in there, the polluted water instantly turns to steam and dirt. We will potentially give that a try after we make some more steel, but you don't have coolant. I see. Because we're putting all the coolant in here temporarily. I'm going to change this tile to plain tile. Oh, we need to deliver dirt to these. So it might actually make sense to have a taller room so we could have auto sweepers in there. Or some other arrangement. Finished everything that only takes databank or doesn't take databanks. Yes, those are all checked off now. I usually like to do petroleum rocket next, but I'm not sure that makes sense in this particular case. Maybe a steam rocket? I think we already got a steam rocket, though. Steam rocket is in with steam turbine. Maybe a drill cone? In which case, I also want the robo miner. I really like that for robo pilot module. We already got that. Okay. So let's do drill cone next. I would like to come check this amber field out. Okay, so how's the knit doing over here? It stung a target, so its reproduction is 50% now. And we put dinosaurs in here for it to sting. Okay, so each of these guys takes how many tiles? Each of these guys takes 16 tiles. Let's get the calculator out. 96 minus 16 minus 16, and then divide 4. So we could put 16 knits, and then 1 each of a lum and a rex. We've adjusted the output here. So these dartles, they excrete chlorine gas. So it definitely is going to make, and now we have way too much chlorine in here. Now it definitely makes sense to reconfigure a dartle ranch to have the fronds in it. So I want to think about what that would look like. Imagine what it would look like. Okay, we still want a 96 tile ranch. What's the right configuration? 8 by 12. Okay. 96? Yeah, okay. Somewhere we're gonna need doors. Maybe at the bottom. I guess we're also gonna need ladders inside. Otherwise we're gonna get stuck. And we're thinking of having a megafrond in here and dartles. Let's also extend to this. Yeah. Of course you're trapped. Still trapped? No? Okay. So we'd bring dartles over here. Are you trapped? Of course you're trapped. Guys. Not like this. Are we building? Out of granite, we are. Okay. Okay, so if we put rooming station, we only have room for one Megafrond. Do we know exactly how much chlorine they excrete? "10 kilograms per cycle." So one Dartle makes 10 kilograms per cycle of chlorine gas. One Megafrond. How much chlorine gas do you use per cycle? 90 kilograms. So 1 Megafrond per 9 Dartles. Okay. So this might not be the right shape. Never mind. Cancel this. Take out these. We'll reconfigure. 9 Dartles, 1 Megafrond. Or we could have it that shape and we could just have a separate side area. Okay, let's just dig this out so we have space to work with. Well, Dartles got an update. So Dartles used to just excrete bleachstone, but now they excrete bleachstone and chlorine gas. So now we have so much chlorine gas in here that the dew drippers can't grow. So we have to redesign it. There's a method to the madness, I promise. These are totally in the way and gonna be a problem. We need to get demolition on somebody. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm thinking in action. This is why sometimes we pause to think. But yeah, this ranch no longer works at all. New printables. We'll take a wart. So I think now the Dartles have to go in a ranch with the Megafrons, or in a ranch where their chlorine can be consumed by a Megafrond. Oh, okay, so what if we did Dartle Ranch here with mesh tiles and then Megafrons underneath? Ability. Then Megafrons underneath. Something like this. Delete those two. No. Yes, do delete those. The ladder here. We probably need to liquid lock or lock this whole area. We left space for locking it. Okay, let's do that instead. I lied. Mesh tiles is probably fine. All that. X those. Okay, we're gonna put more of these. Everybody gets a liquid lock. That's not right at all. Oh, come on. Do better, brain. This is not right at all either. What? Oh yeah, I messed that up. Okay. I see. We have to take out this door. Then auto that door. Auto. Someone's trapped. Of course they are. Yep, you're trapped. Can someone just come help? This is deconstruct. Nope. Come on, click the right thing. And then we need them in here. This probably does not need to be... They did. Oh gosh. Yeah, you sure did do that. Shame, dupes. Shame. Why can't you get across? Oh. Ah, we're stuck here. Ah, yeah. This is the dupe's problem. Not me. Now we're gonna pee in the base. Okay, now I think we're safe. Almost. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have dewdrops here, Rexes, Dartles, Megafrons. I guess this does not need to be ladder. Be mesh. Okay, someone peed in the base. Yep. Shut up, guys. Oh, come on. Do better. What happens when you only do half the job? Thank you. Now, how are our sea combs? Almost ready. Okay, we didn't quite get enough water in here, so we need more. We'll do below 1,000. So I think I'm going to take out these sea combs because these sea combs can be auto-fertilized. Bonnie earned a skill point. I have exosuits. Let's check everybody. We do need someone with demolition. Lyra can fly. Marie. Okay. We might take another dupe. And nobody did this yet because I got distracted. Okay. Actually, let's cut that off. Just gonna leave this plant for here for now. Oh, this is not a ranch anymore. Let's do this right away. Now, we might switch this out so the chlorine can leave once we get the megafrons growing. Okay, so megafrons are like every other? No. They're like arbor trees, so skip 2 for a megafrond. Then we'll put farm tiles. Oh, one more. That should be nice. We'll put a door here. It's looking good. We'll probably actually put liquid in these locks now. We can just put a door here also, just for consistency's sake. Let's put tiles. We'll rearrange some stuff. After we get the gases in this area contained, we'll change this to mesh so this chlorine can get out and these won't be overpressured. Wow, their pressure is very low. Buried object discovered. Uh-oh. I did not mean to dig you out. Okay. I did not dig your key tile. I don't really need hot polluted oxygen. Somebody's trapped again. Of course you are. We don't need this. Hopefully a friend will come help you. Is that the only spot we're stuck? I think so. Okay, oh, we have a situation here. We need a thing. You're probably gonna get stuck in the door, but like, what's your lot in life? I'm thankful that these guys can't just like rush the door when it opens. My cats, you open a door, they rush it. And they're gonna escape the room. What are you doing? You're building an insulated tile. Your animation is weird. I also wonder if they added an animation to emptying the smoker. That was kind of missing before. Also, if we're growing this stuff in here, we probably want to store the bleach stone in here because this is going to turn into a giant chlorine room. Yeah. Whatever the door leads to, they want to be on the other side of it. So we're working on building everything. How much steel do we have now? Okay, so they added a recipe to the... We have none. They added a recipe to the kiln so we can make peat into refined carbon. So now we can make steel again. We're trying to get this filled up enough that these grow. They need to be underwater. And we're trying to grow more knits. Okay, we are getting extra eggs now, so that's good. This one is just fronds, so it doesn't need a liquid lock. We can probably plant the fronds now, or at least start them. We have a seed. New printables. We were looking for a builder. This guy could be pretty good, but we need another Great Hall then because we don't have enough tables. Or we could just slightly rearrange ours. But building and handy is pretty good. These are not good for morale, but we'll take Steve. Steve's gonna be our dedicated builder. Nope, there we go. We'll take out one plant. We can take out one plant, we can put a phone, and then we can take out... Oh, Mr. Cupholder would like to Be something. Mr. Cupholder would like to be Steve. Mr. Cupholder. We will get you a table shortly. Did we get you a hat? We got you a hat. Good. Oh. Rivaldo has a skill point? I think we're just getting to the point where I don't want to give him more skills. Okay, we're gonna rearrange this whole thing. We're gonna put up, like, some paintings and a phone. Landscape. Or we could even do portrait canvases. Let's use gold, so it's very fancy. Thinking we'd put the phone at the end. We'll figure it out. Do fancy gold tables for our new friends. Out the end table, we'll put a phone. Does this get decor? Yes. I don't think they have. That would be really cool, though. One thing I really liked in Mind Over Magic was how you could make statues and paintings of the people that were in your colony. That was such a cool feature. Okay, so everybody has a table now, but this is not a great hall until this gets built. How many tables is that? That is 15 tables. Oh, it's Cosmetics Day. Ooh, stakeholder briefs. I don't usually dress my duplicants. We'll be back to a Great Hall soonish. So your pressure is not good. It'll take a minute to even out. You're gonna be locked. Okay, so grooming station, feeder. Gonna need shipping down here. Oh, if we're not doing Drew drips, we can do shipping at the top. Right. Conveyor rail. Drop you right here. Yes, they are suggesting that they all have a uniform of underwear. Crap. Yeah, true. Not much motivation to put them in the suits when they're going to be in Atmo suits anyway. Or in the clothes when they're going to be in Atmo suits anyway. Or if you put snazzy suits, or if you put a warm coat, you don't see it. Okay, so this is going to be where Dartles go. We can put extra dew drips in a storage bin here. We probably need power. Oh, one thing we need to do today is reconfigure our power network, because right now we're running potentially 7.8 kilowatts on a 1 kilowatt wire, which is maybe a little bit much. And someone can't get to the toilet. Are you just being slow? Oh, if we have more duplicants, we probably need more Atmo suits too. Let's do another 4. Put another 4 docks. And make sure they have power on our massively messy line. Okay, is this a Great Hall again? It sure is. Wonderful. Okay, so once this is reconfigured, we won't need the solid filter anymore. We probably are going to want to sweep up all this liquid, though. Oh, that was sweep, not mop. I want to mop up all this liquid. Oh, we need a little bit more oxygen mines. Everything else is already filled. Freya earned a skill point. Freya can go towards suits. And these are all growing now. And you are also over pressure now. Okay, so that looks good. Here is a baby knit flopping. Oh, because these hatched in... so maybe we put the extra eggs over here. Don't put them here. And then I guess people will just have to go manually get the eggs. Put them in the incubators. We have more work to do over here, too. We did set up 2 transformers so we can switch to a conductive wire. We just haven't done that yet. And we're not going to be able to reach all this because of the buildings. So we're supposed to go like this. This is going to be bleach stone. I can probably just put it at a 4. No, it's in sublimators now. Or what did we put this? This is bleach stone at a 6, so we put it at a 7. That makes sense. We can probably just take out that plant. It's not going to get any flying insects in here. Ape earned a skill point. Ape can have grilling 1. Bert, Joshua. Nails. Nails is fine as is. Villa is fine. Waldo is fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put, what is this, brine? I guess we're putting brine in here. We have it all over the place. 9. And when these are built, we'll put brine also. Brine. That'll be enough, but we might as well fill it a little more. We could have bleach stone going in and out when they put it to the blast shot maker. Oh no. Biodiesel takes bleach stone. When the bleach stone goes out of this room to go to biodiesel, it could if it like off gases in this tile, it could delete the brine. I'd rather have fuller liquid locks. You're just gonna have to take in. You dropped some tough meat. Okay. Have some brine. Brine. Okay, so you are gonna get a copy of this. For dewdrops. Oh, we're gonna need a critter drop off. And this is gonna hold dew drips, probably at a 4. And then if they bring a bunch, they can put it in the storage bin, and then when the critter feeder needs a refill, the auto sweeper will do it. Blueprint. We'll do copper. Put some more suits in. They have more choices which exit they use. Oh my gosh, look at the lum in there. Can't believe he fits. What a silly dude. So all of these are brine. Someone has unreachable stuff. What have you done? Yep. See that. Build that right away. There we go. Fix your own problems. Also copy you all the way across. Now, you are upset about your atmosphere. We're gonna fix that for you. And you guys are upset about toilets? Okay, did we? No, we just are not making nickel because we're still trying to put a little more liquid in here. Okay, so we're gonna put 1 Rex, 1 Lum, 1 Rex. Feed the nits to breed more. And then we'll hatch a few, and then overflow nits are gonna go in to the lure plants. Okay, so... Oh, so they're also pollinated by the mimicas. Maybe we don't need to breed nits. Something's overheated. Polymer press, we knew that. We're gonna switch that to steel when we have enough, which is not yet. Can't get down there. We're almost done with this. I think if we switch this to mesh tiles now, the chlorine will spread out and feed the frond. And I think we have enough stuff in here. Oh no, you do not have enough. And get some brine in here. I mean, gravity should help. The chlorine is denser. And once we get this ranch ready for dartles, we'll take out the grooming stuff and drop off in there. Did I use steel for any of these? I thought I had a little steel, but I have 0 on my list. I probably accidentally used it somewhere. Oh, we can also give the dartles a critter condo. Be lovely. Did I make you out of steel? No, you're gold. Don't know where the steel went. Or if I even ever made any. Okay, this Great Hall looks nice now. What all is going on? We didn't get any in here yet. Okay, chlorine should come down and feed this frond. And our asteroid is about, so we've killed about 40% of the asteroid. We did change it so it takes 500 cycles instead of the standard 200, because I was more interested in doing critters first. Did we use all of the brine? Is that what's going on here? Okay, I guess let's turn off the ones that have a little bit and make sure everybody gets at least some. Overheated is just the polymer press. We know about that. Building broken. Fine. Just deconstruct it. We'll build a new one. Reach that. If we go there, we should be okay. Tile that. We're getting the Mimicas going in here. I don't know if these take like a digestion period the way the Saturn critter traps, it takes them like several cycles to consume a critter. Guys, stung a target. Hopefully they're satisfied stinging big dinos. It's almost ready. Okay, thank you for joining me today, Hellsbell. I'm always happy to see you. I'm gonna take out you, and we're gonna move down to the bottom one. This, I guess we'll keep sorting the eggs for now. I don't even know how you got in here, but okay, that is where I wanted you. I didn't build the drop-off yet. Okay, so we can go back to filling all of these with brine that we find around the map. Now, these can only be maximum 200 pressure, but it doesn't matter what the gas is. Okay. Mr. Cupholder gotten a skill yet? No. Someone's idle. Why? You don't look idle. This... Rebuild the polymer press. Refinement, polymer press. We're making it out of gold for now, and once it's built, we'll put it on not auto repair. And then we're trying to corner build this stuff. Maybe that one also. Or disable auto repair. You're gonna be eggs. This is all critter eggs. Yep. Now, you're an 8, you're 7. So we'll put dartles in here at an 8. And we'll put up to 24. And then that should move our dartle population into this room. New printables. We can just do oxygen. What are you waiting for? Worn Atmos suits? That's fine. Okay, we have an ad starting in just a couple minutes, and I'm going to run to the ladies' room. I will be right back. Hello again. We are still working on relocating all our dartles. These guys will just eventually die, and all new ones are going to go in here, and all the new eggs are going to go over here. We were also working down here. You have knits. We might need to put the doors back on the Critter Fluxomatic to get a pip through it. Because pips tend to be annoying. This is broken again already? Cancel that for now. Let's move the thing first. So we're going to need to figure out a different system for this. The polymer press is just too hot down here. That broke really fast. This looks nice. Okay, let's do below 500 again. Then we'll send coolant up here to make... We're going to make steel, because we can make peat now. We can make peat into refined carbon. So this can hold peat now. We're putting a little bit of meat in the feeder. Oh, we're kind of low on food. Oh, that's because we only recently switched to this system. We might need to retire some critters. How hot is it over here? We could put an auto sweeper in both of the cooking areas, actually. Oh, we could put a light over here, too. We could probably put lights in both of the cooking areas. Okay, so... put you there instead. Cancel that wire. Motion sensor. Maybe we'll switch to using copper for this. Okay, that's good. And oh, this doesn't have an automation port, so I'm not 100% sure where they use it, but that'll do. Lights. We'll do the blossom ceiling light for cooking. And wire. We also need to work on switching over to conductive wire for everything, because it's quite a mess. Okay, we're also running low on nickel just for building purposes, so I think we're going to dig in here. Get more. The little vein. Big U. Go across like that. Okay. Have another nice vein here. Get that. This is doing weird stuff. You're nice and full, so we'll turn you off. I don't know that we're ever going to be able to displace that. You are up here with your pressure. You're still too high. But as we consume more of the carbon, more of the chlorine, we should be balancing. We might need to put like an airflow tile at the top to let some out, but we need to get this mopped up first. Okay, we got doors on here, so relocate you out there, and then Pipsqueak goes in here. And have we made any steel yet? No. Tidy the base. What foods do we have? We have a lot of veggie poppers, a lot of sweat corn, a little bit of tender brisket, a little bit of snack fruit. We could dig across here now. This is leaky oil fissure. We could move this to our new room. X that. take you out. Okay, so the Mimicas are working quite well for this, I think. We do want to think about making a steam room for making the plastic. Now, let's take a look at the resin in the database. Okay. So the liquid resin, amber at 95 degrees turns to liquid resin. So we could just put the amber in a steam room, but then we have to figure out how to pump it out. So it might make more sense just to use the plant pulverizer. Well, I don't know. Not sure. We might need a filter, a liquid filter of some sort. Are we seeing any duplicates with knit stings? Check everybody. Okay, nobody's getting stung. That's good. Don't have a way to get over there. Add one ladder. The knit egg is underwater now. So the problem we were having yesterday when the baby knits were underwater, the adults didn't fly up. But if there's been an update, possibly fixed now. Mimicas are doing quite well though. The Mimicas do need fertilized with, these need fertilized with dirt, so it might make sense to do a taller room so we can fit auto sweepers to do the fertilizing. We have a lot of crops not growing. Oh, yes, because these guys are not growing. We're trying to balance the gas pressures. Now, this one, we could probably switch it so they don't have to climb over anymore. Do we need to add anything to our sweepers here? Industrial products, sure. Liquefiables, no. Power banks, we don't want to put there. We could put nickel there now. We could put clothing there. What are we gonna take? Let's take a flock spawn. And Mr. Cupholder earned a skill point. Congratulations. One more and he'll have demolition. And we can take care of these buildings. Now, do these use their brine when they're not growing? It looks like no. Some plants will use their fertilizer even if they're not growing, but some plants don't. So I always need to check them all individually. You are... I don't know why you weren't growing. Probably not enough chlorine, but that's okay. This is what, priority 5? That's fine. These are a lower priority. Bonnie is jumping on the plant pulverizer. Okay. The veggie poppers are sitting over here unrefrigerated, so maybe we ship them into the base so people can eat them easier. Equipping. Fire shoot. Fire loader. Fine. I want veggie poppers to go in the base when they're ready to eat. And I guess tender brisket and smoked fish. Everything goes in the base. This needs to be emptied. I'm also noticing that maybe we're running a little low on water, so let's put a building here in case they need to pick up a bottle for research. Liquid pipe. Bridge it off the output so it goes to make bottles first. You are going to be select edibles. Smoked fish, tender brisket, and veggie poppers will get shipped into the base for eating. They'll be able to pick up their food faster on their way out of their bathroom to the Great Hall. We do need to finish this. Finish it, guys. Not leave little bits undone. Oh, okay, we do have an animation here now. That's great. Or this seemed to be missing. But he didn't finish the job. Come on now. And then the auto sweeper is putting it in the fridge. That should make eating a little bit more efficient. This is still a little high pressure, yeah. Maybe we get some deodorizers in here temporarily. So, polluted oxygen and regular oxygen are kind of weird. They can't occupy the same tile, so we're getting much higher pressure oxygen up here, but it can't push down. If we clean the polluted oxygen so it's regular oxygen, then the tiles can merge and kind of sort themselves out. Got the food in the base. How is our asteroid doing? 610. Need more phyto oil. To get more phyto oil, we need more. It says you need more phyto oil. What's in here? Phyto oil. What's going on? Oh, we're full of biodiesel. You're not making... Why aren't you getting biodiesel? Biodiesel is pumping in. It says available 0, even though I'm sure you have it. So maybe we turn this off. And then back on. Biodiesel 200 kilograms. What am I putting in there? Biodiesel 100 kilograms. Why aren't you going in? $610. Okay, so we need 61 more. Unless we already have some. We put it on our list. Intra. Backshot. We have none. That seems buggy. Let's do... Cool. And then maybe you can put it in by hand? Or possibly we just deconstruct the building and make a new one. Let's try that first. Construction priority on here is just going to be 1. Not important. The maybe for later. Make a new one. See if that fixes our issues. Let's move the biodiesel off the pressure plate, otherwise the lamp's gonna run all the time. Okay, let's do 51. Nope. You have 100 biodiesel. You have more biodiesel waiting for you. Give it a try. Do they put the bottle in? They put in peat and nickel. But you still don't have enough biodiesel. This might be something that, you know, we're doing the beta, so this might be a beta bug. I think the patch notes did say they increased how much it needed. Move this right away. You're waiting for materials. You need to be disinfected. You don't need to be disinfected. Oh, this too. Not pumping in enough. I think that's a bug. But we're getting this sorted out. Lyra earned a skill point. She's a rancher. She gets some. We have here 3 nails. You're good. I think you guys are all looking good. Nobody is coming to do this mopping. I would like this mopping done. Cleaning. Do this one right away. Oh, cancel the mopping there. Mop all the things. We've got plenty of brine to put in our locks now. Ceramic. We could make some ceramic. You can use coal or peat. And we have the peat to refine carbon recipe now. Okay, so let's do like... Let's just do 99. I don't want to queue it up quite forever. And have we made any steel yet? No, probably because we don't have enough iron, right? Okay, maybe let's turn off nickel for a little bit and make steel. No workable order. Oh, iron to steel, thank you. We want to rebuild our plastic press out of steel. Now, we could possibly do a steam room with this saltwater geyser inside. An idea. We need to make steel to make the steam room, though. We can geotune the saltwater geyser, and then it will output more saltwater. How can we get in here without building a lot of stuff? Maybe we come in from this side? I'll take a salt vine seed. Okay, our food is going back up again. That's good. So we could set up auto sweepers in here. Let's do that. Okay, so geotuning, let me see. Stations. It requires this building called a geotuner. And once you build the geotuner, you select the vent, geyser, volcano you want to geotune. And then it uses a resource. I believe for a saltwater geyser, for most water geysers, it uses bleach stone as the resource, which we have a lot of bleach stone because our dartles excrete it. When you geotune the geological feature, it outputs more material and at a hotter temperature. So you can make a saltwater geyser turn into making steam. So the saltwater geyser can like directly make steam. So then in a steam room, it just comes out as water and salt. And then you can use the steam turbines to turn that into power. The geotuners themselves take some power. That doesn't really work, but we can make it work. Or we just do one lower. So by geotuning it, we'd get more water out of it, and it would be in the form of steam, so it would keep a steam room toasty. A steam room needs to be at least 125 degrees to run a steam turbine. We're gonna have this ship the sweat corn right over here. If you geotuned a metal volcano, would it melt the steel infrastructure? You would have to check the temperatures. I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't have any steel to build anything to check with. Oh, I do have steel now. Okay, but we were thinking about moving where we do the resin. Okay, so these will auto-pollinate now, or auto-fertilize. They'll also auto-pollinate because the Mimicas do it for us. Okay, this is going to take sweat corn. We can also take Mimolette. And then this can also take Mimolette. We'll just pass it along daisy chain style. What are you upset about? Pollination? Okay. Did we make a... We did make the cuddle pip. How did a Rex egg get in here? Probably you laid an egg. That's fine, I guess. You'll just turn into meat. We have a knit larva in here. How old are you? 4? You should age up soon. This building is not working as of the latest update. I want to sweep the stuff off here. Because now it needs 200 kilograms of biodiesel, but it doesn't seem to be able to get that in there. Even though the pipe is full, not going in. Okay, now it's off the plate. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to do the asteroid in this iteration of the game. I do not know how to get more biodiesel in here other than a full pipe and a bottle filler. Okay, are you growing yet? No. So what if we put an Atmos sensor? So we'll put an Atmos sensor and a pump. We'll just pump it out if it's too... I guess we'll put a high pressure gas vent. Oh, oops, that's not where I want. No, not like that. We'll pump it out if it's not too hot. So These only go up to 2,000. So we'll say if it's above 1,900. We need to get these growing again, or our dartles will starve. Mop again. Okay, so your current pressure is 2,900, so we need to get quite a bit out. The chlorine should sink, so that should be fine. These guys are not making chlorine because they're hungry. You can get turned off. Okay, so we're thinking about a steam room around here. Do we want this at the bottom? Probably. Marker levels. So that is right at the bottom. That would be nice. Do we have enough igneous to build the walls? I'm not sure. And then, let's see. We'd probably want a liquid locked entrance, and we'd probably want it 25 wide for 5 steam turbines. 25 goes to there. Then 26. Okay, then nope. That. This is kind of just getting decommissioned. Automation up. The peat burners will move in here eventually. Okay, so let me just check. Steam turbines start here, 25. And we can do a ladder down here. Across here. Then up here. Also do fire pole. Dig all that so they can build that side. Dig that so they can come in here. Okay, you can dig that too. And yes, build our ladders. Kind of a small steam room. We also need to make it like a geotuning room, though. I don't think we're gonna have a space inside the base. Let's mop this again. So the Rexes make brine ice. I think we can take out these guys. We'll still leave the sweepers. But we... Oh, not you. We can reconnect this here. We'll leave the critter trap for now. These are still not growing. The pressure is still too high. These are very pressure sensitive. I think geotuners have to be in a laboratory also. Dedicated room laboratory. Must be built within a dedicated room. Need some on this side too, I see. And we have Paku. Could be interesting. Or fertilizer. Do fertilizer. Hopefully no one gets stuck working on this. I think they should be okay, because they do have an alternate path. We're also going to need something steam-proof for the liquid lock. Let these guys. Once we have some steel, we could open a leaky oil fissure. One of these was a leaky oil fissure. Let's see if we can remember which one. These. You. Okay. A plan. Plated tile. Probably build you two and then no, and come in this way. We could put a steel pump in here, I think. I'll have to double check what temperature it comes out. Let's see. I haven't used leaky oil fissures very much. 326. So if we do a steel pump, what's its overheat temperature? 326, 75. Plus 200, 275. So it actually, a steel pump will not work. Unless we somehow cool it. Or we could put like a ceramic pitcher pump in it. Maybe don't put the lid on yet. Go like this. Then you can hop down there. And I guess we put a... maybe don't build that, and we don't need that. I'm sure there's a method to the madness here. I just don't know what the method or the madness is. We are not opening it quite yet. We got another cuddle pip in here. Okay, so the knit did not drown this time, so that's good. And then, do we have enough steel for... I'll probably put this in steel. You guys are totally gonna get stuck. You're already stuck. I don't really want to let that water out. This water would be great for... Oh, you can get out that way. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see. We're looking for a liquid that is able to go above 125 degrees or even more. We're still getting a lot. Okay, so the bleach, the brine ice is melting right away. Well, maybe we need another room underneath even to... Or, no, we don't have to do it like that. Let me think. We could make mesh tiles with just a little basin somewhere. brine. These ones are all full. Or we could put in a sweepy to get the brine. Okay, so what would it look like if we put a row of brine underneath? Or a row of mesh tiles underneath. And then we could also switch these out to mesh tiles. Yeah, we'll go all the way there. And then we could just put a little pump over here. We can't build those quite yet. Good pump. Nickel should be fine. Buried object discovered. That's our leaky oil fissure. You are 326 degrees. So a steam one would work a little bit, not forever. Or a steel pump would work for a little bit, not forever. Change that to insulated. This can be insulated too. And what are we doing with the brine for now? Probably just pumping it out. Let's go to the side. We need power. Okay, these are growing again, kind of. Pressure is still a bit high. So we really need this ammo sensor like here, even though it's going to be a really long wire. Oh, we got an oak shell molt. We can crush that. We can also take out you. Don't need to filter our eggs anymore. Why are we putting mesh tiles? Well, the Rexes excrete brine ice and it's melting. But we don't want the chlorine to be blocked from getting to the megafrons. Another option would be move the megafrons to planter boxes, but eventually they would drown as well. Okay, this is... If it's above 1900, we pump. Underneath the fronds. Oh. Well. Why are we putting them? I suppose we could put tiles here. I'm overcomplicating is what we're doing. You guys all out. Overcomplicating it. We can just put solid tiles here. Because the dartles are down here now. I forgot. Let's do insulated to maybe try to keep it cold enough to maintain the brine ice. We need to take the brine ice up here. We were putting it here because the ice kept melting and I was frustrated. We were trying to get rid of the melt, but maybe we just prevent the melt. Do I have these on auto harvest? Yes. And we definitely need to fix our power situation because we just keep adding more to this poor line. We do need to put some more stuff in here. You. We don't want them bringing bleach stone in here. Or we don't, if they do bring bleach stone, we don't want it to displace the liquids. I mean. You are mostly growing. Okay, have a good day, Amargosa. Unreachable toilet. What? What did you guys do? Okay, we need to build this tile. Yes, it's still Friday here. You're living in the future. Go use the toilet. Oh, now you're doing this in the wrong order, bro. Yeah, good job. Okay. So what happens if we just make a little basin for oil? To like hold some more stuff down here. Drain it. Not build this tile quite yet. Oh, got both kinds of printables. Ooh, blue glitter Atmo gloves. What do you have? Oh, we'll take glass. Okay. What temperature is it here? Brine ice melts when? Why do you have ice in you? You are supposed to be just brine ice. Okay, brine ice melts when? Negative 16.5. So this is a little warm. So we might need some sort of cooling loop in here. Maybe we put bins for them to put the brine ice in at a lower priority, and by having a larger mass, it'll take it longer to melt. Extend to this pole. Quite a mess of gases. Everything's quite a mess of gases. So we're setting this up so we have a little bit of... We can put a pitcher pump in and get a little bit of oil. You have plenty of water again. And everything here looks to be working a little bit better. Move you out. Relocate you to the spare Dartle's room. Seacomb is doing weird stuff here. You're still waiting for materials, though. Don't know how to get more biodiesel in you. Because you have a bottle here, you have a bottle filler, you have a pipe, but you're still only holding 100. So I think that's just bugged in this iteration of the beta. Could analyze you for databanks. And trying to get rid of, like, make some space here. Not gonna be able to reach that. Guess we could reach this one. Okay, so much mixed gases. Okay, so these are brine ice at a 4, so I'm going to put these at brine ice at a 3, so the auto sweeper should put it in right away, and maybe that'll help. Control the mass? The pressure's better now. That side's fine. We could also try digging out more brine ice to put in the storage bins to make it colder. Coming along. Let's sweep all this stuff. We are going to need to get rid of the polluted water in here. Oh, and there's brine. Brine is fine. Polluted water, not so fine. Okay, this should be sweepable now. Maybe? Nope, you can't reach it because you didn't build the stuff yet. Oh, because you need one more tile. Oh, okay, but we want to put a pump here later. Your pump. I'll make it out of ceramic because it's going to be hot oil. That out. Can reach that square. You're not stuck, you're just doing weird graphics. They did some research, which was interplanetary launcher. Okay, let's start vacuuming this. Think we have enough liquid? No, probably not. No, okay, we'll just... Also mop this. Suppose we need to not... We let the... We need anything that drips to not go in the liquid lock. We need to make space. Be fine for now. Then we need to get everything out of here. Salt water and brine can stay, but polluted water cannot. Mr. Cupholder earned a skill point. You can have demolition. Cancel. Let's sweep everything here. We have a bunch of bottles of stuff that don't have anywhere to go. You're overpressure. You can have a tile. And this is gonna get quite hot, but it's far away from our base, so I'm not super worried about it right now. Okay, so all these are growing, making amber. Our steel polymer press is doing fine. I don't want dartles in there. Come back over here. We're still having drips. Let's do a little lip there. Otherwise, we're never going to be done mopping. Okay, what if we do... Turn all these off. Two off. Okay, just turn them all off for now. I'm going to put some very temporary guys in here to delete gases. Delete you. Actually, don't delete you yet. Now put Brian in here. So, I think we have contained the brine to the upper levels now. Get deleted, you can get deleted, you can get deleted. No, not you. You still need brine. Freya earned a skill point, exosuits. New printables. Duo seed. Did anybody else need a skill point? Exosuit? Mainly looking for exosuits. You guys all have them. One's giving out hip balloons, herbs. Maybe put one here. I want to try to get some liquid here, or yeah. We could put Weezeworts in here to try to keep the ice from... try to keep the ice from melting right away. Hurt. You're not getting enough But that's okay, we're working on it. We're spending a lot of time moving food, so we could probably fix the shipping here. What temperature do these guys like to be? They can go down to -50 pretty easily, so they're cold dinosaurs. This one is gonna take... pain. Be deleted. Okay, so we want to set this up so dewdrips are shipped down. Receptacle. Dewdrips can be shipped down here. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Oh. There we go. Dewdrips. And then they'll be auto-delivered over here. We could just ship the brine ice up here. That makes more sense than whatever I'm doing right now. So brine ice could come over here and then get loaded again to conveyor receptacles. Which could go in spots of these buildings. Conveyor receptacle. Go like that. Then this will take brine ice. As well as eggs. We could probably put extra bins for brine ice over here. So they can bring it from other places on the map. Oh, we need a sweeper over here then too. Yes, there's one. These will be our brine ice bins out of 4. Not brie. Brine. This takes 2 drops. And just keep mopping until this situation is resolved. This takes brine ice. Come on, all the letters. Maybe this makes sense to be insulated again. This one, we want some liquid. This one is done now. then you can have a little more liquid because somehow you lost some. Our asteroid situation is not going well. It won't get to it. They changed the recipe so it takes 200 kilos now, and they won't put that much in even with the pipe or a bottle. You guys are looking good. And what's our situation here? We have a lot of stuff to sweep. And what's our situation here? We have a lot of mess. You are dormant right now. We want to get oil in here, but we don't really have any. I guess we'll just set it. Even though we don't have any yet. We could dig this out. They're not going to be able to get by then, so we'll go like that. Then analyze. Oh, okay, there we go. We got a little bit. Actually, let's make this one a airflow tile. Because otherwise we're going to have gases stuck in there. But now we should be able to pitcher pump some crude oil. It's probably going to vaporize that. Okay. We're going to get some steam in this area, but life will go on. Okay. There we go. Sweep all the stuff. I think I want to put a bottle emptier in here for if I sweep. Or a bottle drainer. Bottle drainer. It's gonna go on before. If I tell it to sweep something, it goes on first. And please build this promptly. Get rid of all this. Now this one takes brine ice. Why is it not loading anything? You don't have any to load? Can't see what's going on because there's too many Rexes. You're gonna be sweep only, fluted water, regular water, and brine, fluted water, salt water, regular water. Sweep only goes here right away. These megafrons seem very unlikely to make. Okay, this needs to be a 3. They're very unlikely to make seeds. I haven't gotten a lot of the seeds. I did see we could get the seeds in. Does it show the % chance for a seed drop? No. It's possibly like an oxyphern or a wheezewort where it can't get a seed. Get the situation taken care of. We're doing research on that thing. We should be able to get a little bit of oil. You have a tiny bit available. Printables. Earth leaf is fine. Ooh, again. We probably don't need this anymore. Did I put you at a 9? No, I did not. Okay, so do we have enough to make a uranium door? We don't. We need to dig more uranium. Which I suppose we could just keep digging down here. Uranium is here. Okay, pretty good. Let's not take those bees out. Some of these bees might go extinct. Okay. Harvest these when we can reach them. There's a lot of snow. Let's check the heat. Doesn't look like we have any broken spots on the abyssalite yet. We do have to be careful around this fossil. What else can we make in here? We can turn extra dewdrips to brackine. But that's about it. How's this guy doing? You're still making plastic for us? So we're getting a little bit of oil in here so we could start vacuuming. I'm not sure there's much point in vacuuming it until... Let's just, for now, we're gonna pump it out. Oh, not like that. We need to get rid of the polluted water. I'm also going to send heavy watt in here. Eventually we'll have our power inside. Okay. Still have brine. You, get rid of you. Turn you off. Everybody turns off. Our megafrons are growing. It's gonna be quite hot, but it should be okay. It's such small amounts. And then eventually we're gonna want steam turbines on here. We have enough materials to make them, yes. Oh, oh, not there. Oh, here. Now we don't have enough materials. Okay. What do we need? We find metal and plastic. Okay. We don't have enough steel for an aqua tuner to keep them cool yet. Do we have the uranium? Yes. Put one there. One there. Actually, right there. Here. Gotta kill some zombie spores. I guess we have a lot of polluted germs over here too from the thing. Okay, we don't care about food poisoning germs in water. So, nickel we're out of. Plastic we have plenty. You are not working. So, we're gonna get hit by an asteroid. And we're just gonna roll with it. Everybody mop. I guess let's get the brine ice in the bins again. Sweep everything in here. Tidy up this place. Come on, guys. Dartle eggs, we don't need to sweep. Rex eggs, we don't need to sweep. Everything else we sweep. This is probably dartle eggs also. Just say if it... Okay, Megafrond, gigantic plant. Grown from a spore. I don't know if it can make a spore. I'm thinking it might be like an oxifern. We could put more bleachstone storage over here. And I mean, we could even put more here. Do that. We got oak shell molds. We got a Saturn critter trap seed. Interesting. Okay, oak shell molds we're gonna crush. Someone needs to come empty this, please. Going to put bleachstone here also. What's the temperature in here now? It's in the negatives, but it's not very, very cold. cleaning the base. I guess we need to reach up here a little more. We were clearing off the top a little bit, but also this is probably going to get obliterated. Let's dig up this Megafront, because I don't think we can just increase our population of spores on our own. And also, if we see a Megafront in here, we should take it. Hi! Glad you're here. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. We are trying to figure out new plants and critters. Oh, we just met our follower goal of 70 followers. Thank you guys all so much. I appreciate everyone being here. We're trying to figure out how to stop the bleach stone from the Rexes from melting. We're gonna need some sort of cooling loop. We just can't keep up with it. Now, there was just an update where Dartles now... They excrete bleach stone, but they also excrete chlorine gas directly. So now we're trying to put the fronds underneath to absorb the chlorine. Oh yeah, we're getting this tidied up now. Those. Goodness, I think I'm gonna put a Sweepy in here because I'm so tired of mopping. I know Sweepy's not fabulously efficient, but I just can't take it anymore. On wire. I think so I haven't figured that out yet, but I think ranching these Dartles would be really good because they only live to 50 and you can put up to 24 in one room. So you can ranch a lot of Dartles really fast. Still gotta figure it out though. I haven't tried to do any achievements. We're just trying to figure out the basics. Yeah, so these guys, if you look in the encyclopedia, they only take 4 cells each. A standard critter takes 12, and a big critter, like a Rex or a Mammoth, takes 16. Get the stuff over here, though. We are having a bug, though, where they recently changed the recipe so it takes 200 kilograms of biodiesel, but we can only get 100 in here. This is not available, even though we have a bottle filler. You say you have no contents. Okay, let's try this. We're trying to figure out how to get the biodiesel available. So now you have 200 kilograms ready, but it says available 0, which we know is not true. Yeah, nits also, they are also tiny creatures that only take 4 cells each. So that's a new one. We are trying to ranch nits to feed these plants, but then yesterday someone also told us, I believe it was Static Icarus told us that these Mimicas, they grow from a plant, but they are apparently an airborne critter that these guys can eat. So these plants eat airborne critters and make amber, and then amber we crush to resin, and resin goes in the polymer press. This must be full. No, we must just be out of up. This is the amber that comes out. Apparently that's unreachable. We should probably make it reachable. And then we're trying to make a steam room to move our polymer press to because it keeps overheating and breaking. And I'm thinking about putting the saltwater geyser in here and geotuning it for more steam. Trying to figure out all the new stuff. I'm so tired of sleeping in here. Can we deliver something to you? I'm so tired of mopping. So Rex's excrete brine ice. But the brine ice keeps melting and it's really frustrating me. And these guys are like stuck over here. I think we're gonna retire them. Oh, there's the tough meat. That's a new food. Now we got a bunch of tough meat. And then the tough meat goes in the smoker and makes tender brisket, which we're out of right now. Brisket is a really tasty food. It's as good as barbecue. Are you full? You are full. That's our problem here. We're using our carbon dioxide in the soda fountain. Okay, Sweepy's doing some work now. Thank you, buddy. Help Sweepy out a little bit. I want this to be the last time I mop that room myself. And then I guess we're just... The water's going through. Taking a long time. Okay, so normally this map does not have oil, but we had a leaky oil fissure. So we set up a pitcher pump just so we can make some liquid locks for the steam room. You have enough now? Maybe a little more. And can we also put a mini gas pump in here? Which side is the power on? That's good. Little pipe here. And then we'll make it'll be a vacuum lock. Eventually. Okay. Making the plastic down here. How are the zombie spores doing down here? Still have some. Radiation covers them? Not quite all the way. Maybe we put another one down here. We're still melting the ice, even though we're trying to sweep it up right away. Then are these full? You're full. Come on, out of my way. You are not full. That's probably fine on the top. You're a vacuum now. Once we get the polluted water out of here, we can vacuum this room. And then we need to make enough steel to have a aqua tuner. These up to the heavy bot. I think we'll just do polluted water for the filling loop. Do we have enough stuff? No. We don't. You're waiting for iron. Okay, let's make... $99? We'll make 99 of you. Sweepy can mop, yeah. But it's slow. But at least I don't have to do it. What is over here that can't be... have a place? No. New printables. I think we'll take Paku. So I found out something interesting about Paku. We can use a critter trap for them. Let's take out that tile so we can hop down in there. And then we can put the Paku in here to feed the Jabos. Fish release. Release. We gotta take that out. Okay, so take out these two buildings. Now, this critter trap also catches Pacus. I found this out by accident, but it does say on here that they can be captured by the critter trap. So then that just makes Paku much easier to relocate if you print them from the printing pod. So we took that out and we're going to put a fish release. Food. And then we'll put Paku in here and our Jabo friend can eat them. We're not really ranching the Jabo, but a person will need to come set that. Something can't be swept. What is it? Storage unavailable for regular ice. Well, just relocate that over here. Drop it down the ladder shaft. Okay. So someone will come do this, arm the trap, and then put the Paku in here. I mean, oh, we can put knit larvae in there. Ah, we're gonna set everything there then. But not as high. This is 9. Okay, that's 5. That's fine. And we're dropping off extra knits there too. Is this the right size for a ranch? I think it's too big. Yeah, it's 108. Try putting mesh tiles in here and filling some of the space. Okay, it was what size? Oh, no. Okay, we have to measure it this way. 108. 96, we need to take out 10 tiles, so if we do 5 on each side, that should be perfect. So that should make this a ranch, and we can ranch the Paku. Or the Jabo, not the Paku. We're not going to have a sustainable source of Paku for it, though. Maybe we put some more incubators for Pacus. Oh, I don't want to make that out of steel. Okay, nickel's fine. Put Paku eggs in these. I don't know how fast the Jabo eats Paku. We're not making progress on the asteroid anymore, so in this iteration of the beta, we're going to find out what happens when it hits us. Come arm this. I guess it's a kind of a low priority. Do your other ranching first. We're getting brine up here too. Alright. Another sweepie, I guess. What do we not have storage for? Ice. Okay. Okay. I'm still not happy with this. We need a cooling loop is what we really need. Okay, the knit flew out of there no problem this time. Is this a ranch now? No, because we didn't finish building all the tiles. These are going to be Pacu eggs. We don't have any. Have we ever learned about them? Fry eggs is what we're looking for. 9. Okay, now, is this a ranch? 98. Too big. I need 96, so... I guess one more here and one more here. Are you crowded? Nope, you're good. You're looking for food. Are you a ranch now? Nope. 96 tiles. Ranching building. We have the fish release. Maybe we need a fish feeder. No. Maybe it doesn't have to say it's a ranch. Not 100% sure how my fish ranching works. I haven't done much of it. Our Pacu are over here, and somebody's trapped in the trap. So they should get delivered down here. And then the Jabbo... Oh, you are crowded now. Probably because you have too many knit babies in there. I don't know. But the knit got out just fine now. Yesterday we were struggling with that. I think a lot of the updates, like the changes that got made, happened between when we played yesterday and when we loaded in today. Yeah, that's usually what I do, but now there's more interesting stuff to do. This, using the critter trap for the Pacu, is a lot easier than trying to individually click them and relocate, though. That's for sure. Okay, why isn't this not deleting the carbon dioxide? I guess we'll do it manually. You are just temporarily gonna get blocked in. Oh, not that one. That one. Okay, now delete you. Okay, that's better. Put this back. That's a vacuum, so we need a bit more oil to fill the spot. Okay. Are we gonna get some Paku down here? Now, Mimicas don't seem to have problems with being overcrowded. Oh, the Mimica can get stung by a nit. Interesting. What are spores doing? You're dying. The radiation, it covers all the spots? Yeah. Okay. We need to get the water out. We could put some reservoirs on the line. It has mixed stuff in the pipes, but if it goes into the reservoir and backs up a little bit, then full packets will come out. Which will make everything go a little bit faster here. Okay, do we have enough to make another one? Nope. We're also going to need a cooling loop on this. Are we getting any Paku in here? You are looking for food. I don't know how we get you tame. I don't think a critter ranching thing works underwater. Does this say how we tame it? Poses no danger to duplicates. Don't know how we tame that guy. Pakus you tame by feeding them through the critter feeder. So I don't know if just putting the Paku, like... I'm wondering. If we put a critter feeder in here, does it show what we can, or a fish feeder, does it show what we can feed Jabos? We'll find out. Like, can we put Jabos in, or Pakus in the fish feeder? Jabos. Nope. Nope. There's nothing there. Whereas those can have all the seeds. But does just having the feeder exist let us tame this guy? We'll find out. Let's speed this up. I'd like you to relocate these guys faster. Mr. Cupholder earned a skill point. I have supply. Does anybody else need anything? Bonnie could get operating one. Kira can work on Exos. Marie, you can get medicine one, I guess. Keep is good. Nails. Baldo. Okay, I think you guys are all good now. Get some Paku in here and see what happens. Are all the Paku options still the same? Algae, seeds. Yeah. Building broken. What broke? Insulated liquid pipe. Why? The pipe contents became too cold. Weird. Where are we pumping cold stuff? Oh, we probably bottled cold stuff. Yeah. I see. So, bottles need to go into a reservoir. Okay, take this off. Bottles need to go into a reservoir before they go into the line. Get rid of this. Put the bottle up here. Right, just go like that. Got any Pakus? Come on, guys. Let's just put it in here for now, and then we'll see what temperature stuff is. This is gonna take brine, salt water, water, diluted water, but sweep only. Okay. You're just chilling down here. You have severe wounds because you're too cold. Yep, okay, now you're a Jabo fillet. We will eat you. We want to get the polluted water out before this comes online. We have 16 cycles, that should be fine. Stuff that's going in here is what temperature? -4. It needs to be above 0 before we desalinate it. And no Pakus over here yet. Are you full? How's the air look here? It looks fabulous. Yeah. Except there's a little carbon dioxide piling up on this side. The carbon dioxide, like, naturally goes to the right. And Blast Shot is just kind of on hold because this building seems bugged since they changed the recipe. But it seems they didn't change how much biodiesel it'll hold in its contents. This we could probably just let out the side. And we could even do the same. Okay, did we get a Pacu in here yet? No. We do have like a little nice ecosystem going with the nits and the lura plants. Still wild. I guess there will be seacomb seeds in here that the... maybe we put seacomb seeds on the feeder? Oh, seacomb leaf! Instead of seed, interesting. I guess we put seacomb leaves in the feeder. I don't know if this is intended to be the seed. Okay, they're using this to put in nit larvas. Which I suppose is fine. We probably don't need this drop off. I guess only for grown-up nits? Yeah, that's what it was set to anyway. We just have stuff dripping everywhere. This is getting close. What temperature are you? You're still negative. Do we have something that needs cooled that we could run that behind? Probably. Don't we not have enough copper? Make a sweepy. We do. So let's make this a higher priority. And what are you holding? You're holding mostly brine, I bet. Yep. And it's cold. Got some stuff from the biome down here. Probably stuff's melting. Okay, maybe I don't want nit larvas on here. Because I want them to grow up and go into this room to lay more eggs. Okay, we delivered a Pacu. You ate a seacomb. You ate from the feeder, so your wildness is decreasing now. But then you got eaten by the Gobbo. Yeah. Your wildness is increasing. They can be wrangled or critter trapped. I don't know if we can groom a Jabbo. We'll take copper. Does this say what critters we can groom? Nope. That's a bit of a mystery. Okay, this has enough. We don't need more oil. No more oil. Hello. We are trying to figure out how to feed Jabbos. How do we get them tame? Because they are... the critter feeder has... Oh, let's close all these up. It has the thing for Jabbos, but it doesn't click to anything. So mysterious. But we definitely got enough flying critters to keep the Lura plants happy now. That's something. We're trying to make a steam room here. We need to get the polluted water out. We're gonna have the saltwater geyser in here. And then we'll put the aqua tuner down here so the aqua tuner is always running in salt water. It'll overpressure itself. Later on, we can set up geotuners to turn it directly into steam. What are Jabbos doing? Did you eat? You're satisfied. We can't tell if you ate or not. Oh, okay, we have a Pacu in here now. See if it disappears again. And then it seems that Pacu can eat seacomb leaves. Most of these things are seeds, but seacomb leaves and seacomb seeds are separate. So seacombs could be really good for Pacu, if that is the intended seacomb item. So you ate from the feeder. And then did we get rid of the spores down here? Yes, our zombie spores are all gone, so we can delete all those things. Then we can keep digging down here, probably. Excavate. So we got a couple Pacus in here now. So I found out a weird thing the other day. This, like, critter trap, which you would think was only for land animals, can capture Pacu. So that's a really easy way to capture the Pacu that come out of the printing pod. Now, what other foods do you eat? You eat dew seeds? Lura seeds? Oh, you can eat mimolette, which we have quite a bit of. And is the Jabbo getting... Okay, you're crowded now. Because the nits also take up space. I'm not sure what the optimal ranch design would be. Like how to balance the different critters. And the Pacus are probably crowded then too. No, you're happy. But you're crowded. And the nits are also happy. Did we get Our liquids out of here. No. Let's these materials. Iron should be fine. We have a ton of iron. Comes online when? 13 cycles? So hopefully we can get it pumped out by then. And then all the stuff going in here is probably frozen. 4.8. We don't actually want brine going in our desalinators. Do we have enough materials to build our last steam turbine? I don't want to build it out of steel. Also excavated, yeah, we did that. Ooh, you're satisfied. Fine. Okay, and the nits are flying out after they hatch just fine today. There was an update yesterday. They did make it so that the kiln can use peat to refine carbon. That's very good. But that same update, they made it so intracosmic blast shot takes more biodiesel, but it won't seem to hold enough biodiesel to make an intracosmic blast shot. Hopefully that gets fixed in the near future. Once we get the polluted water out, there's a thin layer. Once we get this out, we're gonna vacuum this room. How much did you take? 800? Okay. I guess we're also putting extra eggs in here, so that's probably not helping. Relocate you to the Rex room. Dartles also got a change, so they now excrete bleachstone, but they also excrete chlorine gas. So we are trying to put the megafrons underneath the dartles to absorb the chlorine. How's the temperature in here looking? Rexes probably need to be kept in a room that is below... Oh, did we get a dartle egg in here or something? Why are you crowded? We have 3 dartles and 5 Rexes, which should be fine. Rexes probably need to be kept in a room with a cooling loop that keeps it below brine melting temperature. Really start mopping in here. And then that means we can probably set up our gas pump. No, we can just put it here. Or we can put 2. But this is hooked up to the same pipe. Okay, so let's put just a thing back here that does everything that's not brine. That's sweep only. So we can get the polluted water out of here. I guess we'll just do it polluted water sweep only. Good sweep only, polluted water at a 9. We don't really care about the saltwater bottles right now. Once we get the polluted water out, we could just open the saltwater bottles down here. I think we got it all. Printables. Flock spawn seems fine. We haven't inspected that yet, and we do need more data banks. How's our research going? It's going slowly. We can take out this pump. Oh, all that power. Oh, all this plumbing. But not the... If you take out the pipe that's behind the entrance to the liquid reservoir, nothing will come out the exit. Can take out these ones, though. Don't take out that last tile. Okay, so we're gonna need one here, and then we're gonna need one here that holds polluted water, so maybe stop this. We do need to fill this with polluted water. To here. This can be just a regular pipe. This will be the coolant tank for our system here. Who's starving? Yeah. So do we know how much dewdrip you eat per cycle? 1 unit per cycle. And how much do you make? 1 unit for 2 cycles? So if we have 21 dewdrips, we can only really ranch 10 dartles. So let's decrease the population here. We're not making enough dewdrips to do more. Okay, you are going to be polluted water. We'll start with sweep only, and then we'll take not sweep only to fill it up later. You, we can delete. What do you have? You have only salt water, that's fine. You can be sweep only, salt water, and regular water. I don't want to put brine in there because the brine's too cold. We put some salt water in there. Okay, we only put brine in here. Well, does this warm up the salt water, or do they stay separate? That's a question. What's this guy doing? You are still wild. You're still 100% wild. How do we ranch you? I have some ideas. We'll need to clear some space. Entombed, the meteor blaster. That's fine. Let's not go out there yet. We should probably have a door over here. No, I don't want you going out there. We could empty the cold brine in this room. Try that. Like, we want it to be a steam room eventually, but for now we just want liquid in here for the aqua tuner to start in. So let's take out some of this stuff that was not a success. Construct you. Construct you. You. And then plumbing on you. You're gonna be brine. Just 5 is fine. We just need somewhere to put the cold brine that's not in the ranches. Get out of the way. How are you guys doing? Trying to figure out how to tame a Jabo. Now I'm thinking, what if we have it like this? And have like a kind of a stairs thing, or I don't know. Say how many tiles a Jabo takes? 12. Okay. Give you one of those and give you some stairs. Now we'll just put stair, like, ladder across here. Take out that. Now, what if we do, like... like that? Have a door there. So that eventually we could have the ranching station? It seems we need to groom a Jabo. An incubator up here. We might actually need 2 drop-offs, one for one Jabo and the other for Pacus. Take these out. Do all the fish up here. Then we also need water in here. But not until the floor is built. Okay, so one is going to take a Jabo egg at a 9. And this one is going to take a fry egg. You take a fry egg. You are getting vacuumed. Things entombed. Okay, we can clear you now because the meteor shower is over. Go back out. We have a lot of stuff broken up there, which I don't really care about, but I also don't want to spend all the time turning off auto repair. Hey, Mr. Cup Holder. Mr. Cup Holder has been following since my first day streaming. Or my first day, well, I streamed a little bit like 10 years ago. And then my kids got loud. Okay, ammo glitter gloves. Okay, we're trying to figure out how to tame a Jabbo, because you're still wild. Yeah, kids started existing, which was... I mean, just so much more insanity than I thought it was going to be. Can we build this faster? Priorities, please. I think the Jabbo needs to be groomed, but I'm not sure how to groom a fish. I don't know if anyone else has tried to ranch Jabbos yet. No, we can reach that. I would prefer this have polluted water in it, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, have a good sleep, Mr. Cup Holder. Speaking of kids, we have about 45 more minutes because today is another early release day. The last day of school is next Wednesday, but so we're in the last week right now, and apparently we're going to school as little as possible this week. Like, there's like state mandated hours. They have to do so many hours in the classroom to get the money for the kids being there. Okay, so we can connect the pipe now. Some liquids in here. And once we have some liquids, we can put a critter in here. The nits are properly flying out now. Okay, so we're gonna have one Jabbo. And then once we're sure that's working, we'll put in some Pacus. You do need water. You'll get there. And how's our steam room looking? We're sweeping everything. And then you come online in 8 cycles. And how's our gases in here look? Getting pretty low. Okay, so we got all the polluted water out of here. Yeah, okay, so we can put non-sweep only polluted water in there now too. This tank is going to be for our cooling loop. This tank is not quite empty. do you look? You're not submerged yet. Now, we also found out that with the fish release, you can put the knit larva underwater. That's interesting. This was, I think, polluted oxygen, so we don't really care about it. And this is still too hot. The plastic is going well now that we have steel for the polymer press. You're dormant? Okay, so how are we going to fill you with water? I'm not sure. Maybe we pump some up from down here. Bridge on here. We didn't fix our power yet, so we're running basically the entire map on one power wire. That is a potential load of 10,000. A few things were running straight on the heavy watt instead. Gases are getting pretty low. And as long as this is not working... So it says it needs 200 to make the flash shot, but it says it only has 100 inside, and we have a bottle of 200 here, so it's bugged. So we're apparently going to find out what happens when the asteroid hits. Unless they do another update over the weekend before we get back on Monday. And I don't know if the Jabba will be able to, like, climb these steps and get groomed. I don't know. Let the liquids pass, or the gases. These mimicas are working really well in here. We have quite a lot of plastic going, which means we could go to space and make databanks. I want to set up protection panels. Okay. We have a lot of buildings broken from the meteors hitting the asteroids. Oh, and we're just letting air out the roof of our base. Let's change this whole thing to bunker tiles. I mean, we were saving steel for a aqua tuner, but apparently now we're making bunker tiles. Do we have enough stuff to make more steel? Yeah, we're good on supplies. This does not need to be disinfected. Now, plumbing. Our... back in here. No, maybe we put it in the middle. Where are we going to put the aqua tuner? That's the good question. Probably going to put the aqua tuner, I don't know, maybe right next to this? No. Which reminds me that we're going to need to dig under here. Okay, we won't put in the plumbing yet because I don't know what I want to do with it. Put in a little bit of plumbing. We'll use igneous for this. Do this part. Nope, not there. Not like that. No, not like that either. Now we'll decide where these output into the room in a little while. You are flying out. Okay. You are still wild. 100%. Okay, but we could move you over here now. Relocate. No, not the Nid larva, the Jawbo. Or maybe we just relocate a different Jawbo. Not sure we can reach you. Who's the youngest? You're 71. You're 11. Okay. Mr. 11. Relocate here. Probably take out all that. Got you. Okay, now you're still wild. You're looking for food. How do, like, you can't eat from the critter fight feeder. We fed you Paku in the thing. You're still wild. Dumped. Don't need to worry about the fossil anymore. Can you swim up here and get groomed? Like, I don't know, like a dolphin at SeaWorld? What I'm thinking. Skill points. Exosuit. You could get strength. Okay. Does this have a task? It does. No, but it says no critters available. Maybe if we get a little more water. Maybe we put this up a level. Fine. Are you a vacuum? Almost. Getting close. And your output pipe is full. Because we're just not using the water fast enough. That's okay. Got a Paku balloon? Or a Pokeshell balloon. Oh, can we get more balloons? It is Blueprint Day. My closet. Check what we have duplicates of. We got a couple Atmosuit gloves today that are probably duplicates. Yep. I don't know that this gets us quite enough to get a balloon. What else did we get? Nothing else. Okay. Balloons. Paku balloons would be cute, but we don't have quite enough. Sad. One more week. Or we get something really good. Okay, gotta get rid of the liquids again. Okay, I want to move this vent up one. Grass, bounce. So can we see your path? So you can only go here. Is it this blocking you? Your path look like? You can go all those places. Oh, maybe because it's mixed liquids. Maybe it has to be polluted. Okay, I keep pressing pause when I don't mean to. And then mop you. Yeah, we got you. Okay, now what's your navigation look like? Yeah, now you can hop up there. Can we get you all the way over here? No critters available. I guess we can keep that liquid there. How's your navigation look? I think we'll be okay. Cleaning you out. You're in the milligrams. It'll be a while yet. This comes online in 5 cycles, and we're okay with having salt water in here. I think I'm going to turn this release off. We want to put him in here now. Okay, can you go here? Not yet. We might need this one too deep. Your wildness decreasing? No. Maybe we give you a fort? Can't go up here quite yet. Have a water fort. Be the happiest Paku on the block, or the happiest Jabo. Sorry, I keep calling him Paku. In our steam room, we're eventually going to put our peat burners. Thing. So that can't stay there forever. Gonna go something like this. That also can't stay there forever. We'll just build pipe all around. Where's your navigation going? The question is, will you eventually be able to hop up there and get groomed? Dumped by the Jabos. And I don't know what to do with this negative temperature brine. I guess we're just moving it in here and opening it. Your wildness look. Still 100% wild. Okay, so another possibility is, do we put the critter thing under like 100 grams of water? Yeah, so small. So, you and you and you. And this up one tile more. Oh, okay, you got up there. Thing. Did anybody groom you? No, you're not in a ranch though. Cleaning the stuff out. Get this one more tile built. So this one can come out, and I guess let's put some... I don't want to flood the grooming station. Let's put an automation on it. Let's not connect the pipe quite yet. Bravo. Your status is still wild. Getting cozy. Lovely. Okay, so if this is... So I think we could put up to like 300 grams of polluted water and the grooming station would be okay. We'll try that. So if it's below 300, we open it. Pipe. And then can he get to the grooming station? And then can we groom a Jabo? We're still melting the brine ice. Polluted water is not going to work for a cooling loop at brine ice temperatures, I don't think. And I'm wondering if these are going to have to go up a tile. Are these guys close to laying eggs? They are still wild. Their wildness is going up. They have a feeder. Why is your wildness going up even though you can eat from the feeder? Your navigation now. Mr. Cupholder earned another skill. Lie. Can I see what your navigation is like? Okay, yeah, you can hop up there when it's at like 290 kilograms. So let's just do 250. No critters available. You get up there yet? Not yet. A Rex egg seems fine. Put it in the Rex egg room. Okay, why are you upset now? You're too hot. Okay. I guess in these we put, maybe we do every other with Wheezeworts. Would be a frond. We don't have any seeds to do though. Okay, let's just dig them all. Cancel you. Dig everything. Rearrange. You navigate there yet? No. Go 300. So you can navigate here. Is it because there's a thin layer of water on top? So I just want to cut it. Then I'm going to move the doors again. And then we're going to put a tiny bit of water on top. Maybe make a hole there for a minute. This could be totally wrong. Jabos could just be bugged. I'm just seeing that this guy can get to this tile, and if he could get to the grooming station, could he get groomed? Put a little bit of water. Okay, so I want to put Wheezewort. Every other. And then Megafrond in these ones. Megafronds, I don't think... I think however many seeds is how many you have. I don't think you can get more. Now, the reason I'm thinking we need to groom these is because it says they're quite harmless for trained handlers. Makes me think we need to groom a Bravo. Can you navigate there yet? Not yet. Maybe one more bottle? It might mean they don't attack dupes. So the other thing I'm confused about is there is an option for a Jabbo here, but there's nothing you can click and it won't open. So that's why I think they're possibly bugged. But we're going to try a submerged grooming station. They eat Pacu, live Pacu. But I don't know, maybe you can put Pacu fillet in the fish feeder. Like maybe it's bugged and you're supposed to be able to put Pacu fillet in the fish feeder? Just am not sure. This guy's been in here with a bunch of Pacu and his wildness is still 100%. So, don't know. And he says that his wildness decreases. A duplicate cares for it with the critter ranching skill. And the Pacu says... Oh, that also says the same thing, though. And we know that they get tame from eating from the critter feeder, but they're not eating from the critter feeder. And I don't know if Seacomb Leafs being in here is a bug. So maybe we try something else. Maybe we try... What else are we growing? Sweet corn seeds? Try that. How's your navigation? Not yet. Okay, maybe turn this one off. And we'll put one over here. Get a little bit lifting that up. Oh, he doesn't seem to be able to hop up there. Quite stumped. Let's put this on a 9 so they bring it in a hurry. Let's put one bottle of water in here. And you are crowded, which is not great. Are you eating from a feeder? Maybe we stop putting the knits in here for now. Put this back over here. The knits are, I think, overcrowding them. But they're working today. Your navigation still doesn't let you get to the grooming station. So crowded. Now, are Pacu's eating? Don't know. Okay, check back on the steam room. You are almost a vacuum. We're in the micrograms, so it's pretty close. Okay. Turn that off now. You navigate. Not really. You still say... You don't say no critters available. What's your priority? Oh, now I saw no critters available. Oh no, I don't know. How come you can go here? Maybe because it's 3? Try that. But also, we could just put some... Just try putting this here. Some tiles. Put the ladder here and we'll put a door. We'll see if we can groom him over there. He definitely says he can... Oh, now he says he can't reach that. Guess maybe we shifted how the water works. Don't know. This is why I never really did fish farming before, because fish have always been weird. Navigate up there? Nope. Oh, now you can't even go up there. How about you? Nope. Stumped. What's flooded now? A grooming station, of course. Of course. Deconstruct that and let it out a little bit. Now, navigate? Nope. And you have no critters available. Okay, put you back. And now where can you navigate? Still not up here. Maybe if we put a little more polluted water in. Okay, so if you are below, let's do 250. And put the wire back. Can we make it so you can navigate up there? How's your navigation? No. No navigation on you. $325, but you can't navigate over there. Get here, but not here. So a little higher, 300. Trying to figure out what their navigation rules are. They can go to full tiles. And at what point can he come up here? Oh, did we get a brine? We did. Thing. Can still go to the brine tile. Okay, so what if we do 325? I don't want to flood the grooming station though, which I think is going to happen at 333 or 334. We have about 10 more minutes. We'll do snack fruit. This is still melting a lot. The megafrons are growing with the wheezeworts though, so that's at least something. And brine in here. Empty that. Oh, and you're going. You're at 325. Okay, so let's go to 330. Nope. Not quite. What happens if I just put you here? Will you be able to get back down? Are these Pacu eating from the feeder? Nope. Even though they have a feeder? Oh, because I put it on Gulpfish, but that checks it off for Pacu also. Yeah. Okay, now what's your navigation? Now you're stuck. In the wall. Relocate you to this tile. So you're not in the wall. We go 9, no critters available. Okay, so I think Jabos are bugged. Fish were bugged for like 5 years that I played this game. Okay, this isn't empty yet. You're almost vacuumed. And the salt water is going to come out at 95 degrees. Liquid is just salt water and brine, no polluted water anymore. Okay, so I think I am going to wrap it up here. We're going to find someone to raid, and we will come back to finish the steam room and figure out Jabos on Monday. Let me see who's available for raiding. Aricia or live action Pixel. Looks like live action just started. I think he's gonna we'll do live action. I think he's gonna get hit by the meteor. Okay, I will see you again on Monday. Say hello to live action Pixel for me.